What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our...
It is basketball town here in Adrian College. Good evening, everybody. We are here at the Marilot Sport and Fitness Center at the start of this athletic jam-packed weekend here on Adrian College campus. My name is Kyle Plusha, and I'm here to bring you the play-by-play for your non-conference season opener for your women's basketball Bulldogs tonight against the Yao women of Oberlin College. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, we have a fun season opener here for you tonight. As we get set here for the tip-off and the starting introductions are being played behind me, I will cover the starting introductions and also give a little bit of a little background as to the little starting rivalry between these two teams. So the starting lineups for Adrian College: Jordan Phillips at guard, Julia Tierman at guard, Kaya Warner at guard. We have Courtney Crawford at forward, and we have Michaela Clement playing the guard/forward tonight for your Oberlin Yao women. Their starting five are Jaden O'Reilly, guard, Angela Crumler, freshman forward, Allison Jefferson, guard, Gina Lombard, guard, and Brianna Woodard, forward/center. And so now to talk a little bit about the background between these two teams. This is only the 7th matchup between these two teams, and the series split is actually at 3-3. Oberlin has taken the last 2 games between these two teams. Both of those games being played in Oberlin. Last year, 2021, they played, and the last game previous to that was in 2014, where Oberlin won that as well. So a little bit of a fresh rivalry here. But something to note is that Adrian is 2-0 at home against Oberlin, but 1-3 against Oberlin in Oberlin. And here we go. Oberlin wins the first tip of the day, getting the first possession. Passes out to Jaden O'Reilly. Examining the floor. Here we go. We have Lombard up at the top. Passing it down to Woodard. Back to O'Reilly. Blocked. Shot is blocked. Michaela Clement charging up the court with it. Taking her time. Pulls it up. Setting up the play. Here we go. We've got Tierman driving. Hard layup. Shot's a little long. Rebound, Adrian. Michaela's got it up at the top. She wants to drive. Little pass to Crawford down in the paint. Lost it. And here come the Yawmen. Nice pass down in the paint, and Yawmen will open the night. Good shot to get open down and under. 2-0 to the guest. So a little fun fact about the Oberlin Yawmen, they actually are 1-0 on the season. They had their season opener in Alma against the Scots on Tuesday, defeating them in their hometown, Alma. And this being the season opener for Adrian College Bulldogs, as the Tierman gets a nice drive but cannot finish. She'll start the night 0 for 2. And here we go. We've got Lombard calling out to her team, taking her time. Passes it to Kumler. Shot. Late foul called. We'll go to the charity line for 2. And Lombard is somebody that, when looking up stats for this team, was somebody that actually has a lot of significance, actually, to this team. Last season, she averaged 12.2 points per game with a 34.3% field goal percentage, as well as having a 34.2% three-point percentage as a sophomore last year. So this team rides on her contribution as both free throws drop for her, and the Yao women take a 4-0 lead on our Adrian College Bulldogs. Here we are, Tierman with the ball up at the top. She takes a nice step back, causes some separation, throws a dangerous pass to Jordan Phillips, who passes it out to Michaela Komet. She wants to drive, little back pass to Crawford, back up top. She takes the shot, Jordan Phillips for three! Bang! Getting the night started for Jordan Phillips. Little fun fact about Jordan Phillips. She averaged 40.3% from the three-point line last season. That was 9th in the MIAA, as the Yao women will get the rebound. Lombard wants to match. She says, whatever you can do, I can do better. Yao men go up 3-7 with 7:35 left to play in the first period. Tierman has the ball, gets a screen by Crawford, pops up the mid-range J, and does not make the shot. I apologize for the technical difficulties up here, but nonetheless, you guys should see the scoreboard now. No worries. As the Tierman gets a steal, she's driving Jordan Phillips 1-on-2. She wants to go all the way, gets a late pass, but it's ultimately taken over the steal. Down the court pass. Woodard's got it. Oh, gets an unlucky bounce off the iron. Ball goes out of bounds, says last off the Bulldogs. So all in all, while we're here, we'll do a little bit of a recap for both teams. Starting with our visiting Yao women. They went 21-4. As we have a little bit of confusion down on the court. Coach asking for some clarity. But nonetheless, we play ball. Here we go. Nice bound pass. Great finish at the rim for Kumler. Taking a 9-3 lead against our Adrian College Bulldogs. But Oberlin, as I was saying, finished the year last year 21-4. They made, as the shot is up off the front of the iron for Jordan Phillips. Oberlin finished 21-4 on the season, averaging 69.8 points per game. It's very high for a D3/D2 school, and you're going to have to forgive me for not knowing that. I have not done it off my research, so pardon me, as there's a nice down finish. Ooh, takes a little hard bounce off the backboard, and the Bulldogs get the rebound. Kyle Warner's got it. They're going to get her for a travel. Oberlin went 21-4 last year, made the second round of the NCAC tournament, ultimately losing to Ohio Wesleyan University, one of their interconference rivals. Last year, for the Bulldogs, they went 8-17 in 2021-22, and they lost in the first round of the MIAA tournament to Calvin University. So one team looking to match what they did last year, and one other team looking to have some improvements. One area of improvement as the pass is out. Goes up top, hard drive. What's the call? We get a charge. Great sell by the defense to get the turnover. I'm afraid I didn't see who got the charging call, but nonetheless, great play by her. And the Bulldogs will take possession. Number 20, Kylie Skidmore, has checked in. She comes in place for what looks to be Tierman. Yes, Tierman. Number 34 is out as well. Bailey Taylor, she is in for both of the guards as the three-pointer is up by Clement and does not fall. Here we go. Yeah, women on the balls. That's Maggie Blattstor. And the hard finish by number 31, Kendall McCall. The the junior. Nice drive off the side of the backboard. Here we go, the Yao women. Lombard's got the ball, passes it up to number 21. The long three does not go. Balderstone looking for her first three-pointer of the night. Michaela's got her. Nice Euro step to the rim. Oh, but just cannot finish. And here we are. Lombard with the ball. She's driving, goes all the way to the paint, does not get a call. Clean block, but the ball will stay with the women. As we're getting a big substitution in, Olivia Green, Kiara Wernette, and number 15, Morgan Bobb, all coming in. Shot by Loudman again, goes in and out. Ooh, almost a hard rebound. Nice transition, number 34, Taylor. She wants it, but she'll pull back. Here's Kiara for a shot. Oh, goes in and out from the 3 line. And here we are. Engaging the defense, nice little trap, but ultimately Balderstone will get it out, and the possession will continue with this team. Oh, chucks up. Is that a deep 2 or is that a 3? That's a deep 2 for what looks to be number 13. That is Lily Najimolski. And we're going to get a timeout here. So we're going to be taking a brief commercial break here. And we'll be back with you shortly.
College Television has the pleasure of airing all Adrian College football games this 2021 football season. And along for the ride are these wonderful sponsors, including the Adrian College Bookstore, Gurgin Insurance Agency, Carlton Lodge, and sponsoring each week's player of the game, Hungry Howie's Pizza. Be sure to stay tuned to the end of each broadcast to see who is named Hungry Howie's Player of the Game. College Television has the pleasure of airing all Adrian College football.
Welcome back, everybody. Back to the Marriott Center after our quick little timeout session that we had. As Wernette has the ball up at the top, passes it to number 20, Jenna Tierman. Back out to Olivia Green, who wants the 3. Can't get it off the front iron. But here we are. Hard rebound by number 20, Kylie. Gets fouled on the shot. We'll go to the charity line for 2. So something to talk about is on Wednesday of this week, the MIAA dropped their women's basketball preseason poll, and our Adrian College Bulldogs came out on top in 7th place out of 9 teams. So lots of room of improvement, lots of underdog mentality for this Bulldogs team, no pun intended. So looking forward to seeing what they bring to the table this year, as both free throws will go down for Kylie Skidmore. Here we go. Yao women come back up with the court. That's Honora Lee with the ball. She wants to drive, passes it out. Hard finish. Bailout pass. Foul is called on the court. Foul's going to be on number 20, Kylie Skidmore. That is her first of the night. So far, it's been a little bit of a slow game here to start in the first period as the 3 is put up by the Yao women. Does not fall. Nice rebound by the Bulldogs. Good pass to Wernette. Finds it deep. Olivia Green will get the loose pass. Wernette trying to make a play. Goes back up top. Dribbling it to the corner. She gets trapped. Travel is called on Skidmore. Excuse me, that's Tierman. Here we go, Honora Lee with the ball again. Looking to start a play, goes down on the post on Olivia Green. Wants to take a shot. Morgan Bobb playing great defense. Hard rebound by Kendall McCall, and she will go to the free throw line. We got a blocking foul called on who I believe was 20. Did not see. Coming in for the Bulldogs is Julia Tierman, number 4. Out comes number 20, Kylie Skidmore. As the first free throw is good for McCall. She's 1 for 1 to start the night. And the second drops for McCall as well. So she's 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. And she subs out. In comes number 34, Brianna Woodard. So here we go. Tierman with the ball. Gets a screen from Taylor. Tierman passes it down to Olivia Green. Back out to Tierman. She wants the mid-range J. Gets it. Nothing but net. 7:15 with 2:25 left here in the first period of action on opening night here for the Bulldogs. With a hard drive by Nora Lee. Does not meet the net. Rebound Olivia Green. Tierman making a call. Calls for a pick. Passes it out. Number 15, in and out. That was Morgan Bobb. Almost had the three-point shot. Just in and out. And so here we are. Great ball movement by the Yow woman. Passes it out, gets the three-point shot up, and it's good. Lily Najmolski with the three-point shot. Passes it back out to Morgan Bobb. Taylor wants the three-pointer, cannot get it off the front rim. Here's Nora Lee driving it down. She passes it back out. Here we are, goes down in the paint to Woodard. Out to Allison Jefferson, back to Woodard. We get a call, travel is called. Something to watch from both of these teams is how much they can limit their turnovers. Obviously, as we know from just the sport of basketball itself, turnovers can make or break for a team who's trying to win these close games. Tierman passes it back to Warner. Warner with the ball. Calling out some plays. Gets a screen from Morgan Bobb. Wants to pass it back out. Nice steal, but ultimately not complete as it stays with the Bulldogs. Minute 03 left in the first. Adrian looking to narrow the margin of victory here before going into the beginning of the second period. Inbound pass. She wants to drive. She wants the up and under. She gets it. That's Aubrey Keys, the freshman. Something to notice about this Bulldog team is they actually have a lot of freshmen that will be getting a lot of playing minutes throughout the season, which is something you don't ordinarily see in, as number 10, Allison Jefferson hits a step-back three to put the Yow women up 9-21. But as I was saying, this Adrian Bulldog team is surprisingly very young. Only 3 seniors on the team and a handful of juniors, but the rest are all sophomores and freshmen. Obviously, with 20 seconds left, Bulldogs trying to set up the clock. 5 on the shot clock. She posts up. She wants it. She gets it. Number 15, Morgan Bobb, at it again in the paint. 5 left. The Yow woman driving. That's Allison Jefferson. She wants it. Great contest by Tierman. Shot is up. It's blocked. No foul. And that is the end of the first quarter here. Your score, 11 Bulldogs, Yow women 21. And as we get ready to begin the second period, we're going to be taking a quick timeout here. So stay tuned with us. We'll be back shortly here on Adrian College TV. right, and welcome back here to the Marilot. Our Adrian College Bulldogs begin with the possession here. Big drive. Oh, she did get called for a travel there. That's Bob, the freshman. Great defense by the Yow women, all in all. Nonetheless, we keep playing ball. Here's Lombard back out there. She's got a little bit of wrist tape on her hand. Hopefully that's not too much of a major injury as we get a big mismatch down in the paint. That is Woodard taking advantage of the mismatch. Two guards covering a forward center. And we all know how that goes. It's a free 2 points down in the paint. Here we are, Warner with the ball. Passes it out to Jordan Phillips. Now that's Warner. Great defense by Allison Jefferson on Warner. So something that the Bulldogs are going to have to learn this year is how to be a lot more aggressive down in the paint. And I say this because with this earlier in reference to how young this team is, as the shot is up by Jordan Palmer and air balls. Just a little too deep for her. But as I was saying, something that this team is going to have to learn is how to be a little more physical in the paint, especially with being super young and not having a bunch of big bodies on the team yet. As last year, as the three-pointer is up, no good from Allison Jefferson. Here we go, Jordan Palmer passing it to Tierman. Tierman trying to get herself open. Passes it to Aubrey Keys. Aubrey Keys bounces it off the side of the backboard. Tries, good save, but nonetheless does not exactly work to perfection, and the ball will go back to the Yow women. But as I was saying earlier, the Bulldogs lost two-time MIAA selection and All-American Chelsea Palmer. She was easily the centerpiece of this team as Tierman gets a great defensive play to knock the ball out of bounds. 8:20 left here in the game. 17 left on the shot clock. Angela Kumler on the inbound. That's Allison with the ball again. Woodard with a nice mid-range jumper. As your Yow women go up 11-25 here in the second period with 8 to play. We get a call. Off-ball penalty. And we're getting a slight substitution here. Aubrey Keys is going to come out, and in comes number 23, Courtney Crawford. And so here we go. Trying to find an outlet, gets it back to Tierman. Jordan Phillips has the ball, passes it down to Warner. 7 seconds up on the shot clock. Warner needs to find a shot. Passes it to Clement. Clement chucks up the three. No good. Off the back iron, off the backboard. And here we are, Lombard with the ball again. Covered by Tierman. Pulls up for three. Oh, almost gets it. In and out. Jordan Phillips with the ball again. Nice deep pass down to Michaela Clement, but cannot get the pass up in time. Excuse me, the shot. Oh, nice Euro step by Allison Jefferson as she scores yet again. Something to note is that Allison Jefferson and Lombard and Najla Molsky all have 5 points in leading this team right now. Looking to input even more. Here's Tierman on Lombard. Here goes Jefferson again. She wants it. She wants more, and she'll get it. Tack on 2 more, and coach needs a timeout. As your Bulldogs fall to 11-29, we're going to take a quick timeout break here. Stay tuned with us here at Adrian College TV. We'll be back in just one moment.
College Television has the pleasure of airing all Adrian College football games this 2021 football season. And along for the ride are these wonderful sponsors, including the Adrian College Bookstore, Gurgin Insurance Agency, Carlton Lodge, and sponsoring each week's player of the game, Hungry Howie's Pizza. Be sure to stay tuned to the end of each broadcast to see who is named Hungry Howie's Player of the Game.
All right, welcome back to the Marilot here, your Adrian College Bulldogs. After their timeout, looking to recollect themselves, make some adjustments, and close this margin of gap of a score that we have here, 11-29, as Tierman, little miscommunication with Jordan Phillips as a costly turnover. Something this team struggled with last year. They averaged 19.4 turnovers per game, something that they need to adjust on this year. Not do as much of. And here's Woodard with the ball put to the top. That's Kumler. Woodard back with the get back to Kumler. She's posting up Jordan Phillips. Jordan Phillips with great defense. And there's Tierman. Great defense. Tierman looking to up the tempo here. She wants to go all the way with it. And is called for a charge. Great sell by the Yao women, as they will take offensive possession. The charging call is called on Tierman, obviously. Tierman being subbed out for Skidmore. Your Adrian College Bulldogs 5 are Skidmore and Jordan Phillips, with Clement, Crawford, and Taylor out. And your 5 for the Yao women are Jaden O'Reilly, Gianna Lombard, Allison Jefferson, Kendall McCall, and Angela Kumler. Pass down in the paint, back up to the top. Great defense by Clement. Gets the call. Bulldogs keep the ball. O'Reilly a little upset with the call, as Angela Kumler will be substituted out for Maggie Balderstone. And so here we are. Adrian looking to get something going here on offense, as Taylor dancing with the ball a little bit here. Gets called for a carry. You don't see that too typically too often when you get to the older levels, but you know, sometimes you get so fancy with your ball carrier moves that you can't help but sometimes get caught a little bit with a carry, but it's okay. Here we go, nice pass. That's a great pass from Balderstone to McCall, setting each other up. That's some great teammate chemistry right there. As the margin becomes 20 points, your Bulldogs are falling. Another costly turnover, bad pass from Taylor. Now here we are. Lombard passes it out to Jefferson. Back down to McCall. McCall wants the points, but can't get it. Costly turnover from her teammate, Balderstone. And here's Taylor with the ball. Picks up her dribble. Passes it to Crawford in the corner. Crawford trying to get it back out. Trying to get the ball back up to a playmaker. Here's Clement. She cannot bank the 3 in. Bulldogs looking a little out of tempo tonight, as a 3-point shot is thrown up by Woodard. No good. Deep pass to Michaela down the field. Looking to get something going here. They're going to call her for a travel. Yep. Great sportsmanship from Lombard to Skidmore. Just two competitors out here playing as hard as they can. As we're going to get a quick substitution, Olivia Green and Morgan Bob are going to come in for Crawford and Clement. And here's Lombard driving with the ball. Lombard driving on Skidmore. Lombard with the ball again. Skidmore still on good defense. Here's Bob. Pass to Jefferson. Winnett. Back to Jefferson. Jefferson wants the deep two. Cannot get it. Rebound Skidmore. Skidmore looking to get something going here on offense. Skidmore with the drive. Gets the foul called. No basket, but will take a trip to the free throw line. Here are the first quarter stats while we have a little game stop here as Skidmore misses the first free throw. Field goals attempted and made for Oberlin in the first period was 7-17, and for your Adrian College Bulldogs, as the second free throw falls for Skidmore to make the score 12-31. 4-15, that makes 41.2% field goal percentage to Adrian's 26.7%. So early indications automatically lead to, well, if you want to score the ball, if you want to win the game, you have to score more points and be better with your field goal percentages. As an almost costly turnover, Skidmore getting back to Woodard. Here's Honora Lee with the ball, passes it back to Lombard. There's McCall passing it back to Lee. Lee with the shot, blocked by Winnett. Oh, but there's a foul called. You know, I'm sitting pretty far up here, but I'm going to be honest with you. I really don't see the foul call there. Looked pretty clean to me. But here we are, Honora Lee up the free throw line. As the first free throw falls for her. And the second free throw falls for Honora Lee as well, so she gets her 2 points, making the score 12-33 with 3:30 left to play in the second period here against our Bulldogs. Bob wants the three-pointer off the back iron. Shot's just a little too long. She spends a little too much time in the weight room. Pass to number 44. Oh, just short. Excuse me, that's 40. That's Catherine Skizer. Adrian College looking for something here. Any points at this point. Here's Skidmore, easy basket, nice finish. Skidmore with the good layup down in the paint. Gives Adrian their 14th points for the night. And here is Lombard with the ball again. Gives it up to McCall. McCall driving. Ultimately the shot is blocked. Nice pass down to Bob. Bob cannot complete in the paint. That's a great shot attempt, though. But Bob, you know, a lot of great confidence for coming from a freshman to drive into such contested paint and attempt to at least get to the free throw line, which is ultimately what you want. As Honora Lee throws up a three-pointer, no good off the back iron. Little pass to Bob again. She wants to go for it. Shot is no good, but she gets the foul called. The call will go on Blotterstone. Since earlier I spoke about the MIAA's preseason poll rankings, I figured I would give a little update on Oberlin's preseason rankings. Oberlin actually was ranked the second best team in the preseason. They were 2 votes out of first place in their respective conference. So congratulations to them for their very high start of the season in rankings as Bob's first shot goes down. And Bob will go 2 for 2 from the free throw line. So here's Honora Lee taking the ball down the court. Guarded by Winnett, who passes the ball around. Great ball movement by the Riau women. Sets up the three-pointer. Long three-pointer from O'Reilly, who can't complete it. There's Skidmore. Shot is blocked, but Skidmore gets the steal. Can they finish? That's number 24, Sarah Bantez with the ball. We're not driving and gets the foul call. Shot doesn't fall, but she will go to the free throw line. This is her first trip to the free throw line tonight. Oh, sorry, excuse me. They did not call a shooting foul. They called a personal foul. Looking to avoid the 5-second, passes it into Winnett. Winnett passes it back out to Bob. Great defense by number 4. That's Angela Kumler. Ball goes out of bounds. Yeah, women's ball with 1:14 left to play in the second before halftime. Here's Nora Lee with the ball. So, overall, a great start for Oberlin in this first half. And a great carry on into the second quarter. Adrian looking a little slow as that shot goes off the side of the iron. Deep pass down to Bob. Looking to finish. Oh, she cannot get it down. Great defense by our Bulldogs. With 46.9 as we're getting a substitution. Warner is going to be coming in for Skidmore. .40 seconds left here on the clock before halftime. Shot is up, no good, bounces in and out. Rebound, Wildwood. Offensive foul is called. Ball will go to the Bulldogs. Seems as though our Bulldogs may be in the bonus now, although our scoreboard does not reflect that. So, nonetheless, as the first free throw does not fall for Bob. Excuse me, not Bob, Ikes. Shot clock at 23, play clock at 24. Time for Adrian to have one more possession if they're quick. Wide open 3 for Angela Kumler, but she misses. Adrian with 13 seconds. No time, no need to rush a possession here. Winnett advances the ball, passes it out to Warner. Warner passes it back out to Ikes. Ikes makes the mid-range jumper. Clock tipping down. Will not get the shot off in time. Will not count. So our score here to begin halftime is 18-35. Your Bulldogs down. And I figure we'll just take a little moment here to recap the first half. As Oberlin at the end of the first had 21 points to Adrian's 11. And Oberlin in the second had 14 points to Adrian's 7. So Adrian so far being outscored in the first 2 periods of play. Something that they're going to need to adjust. Their overall field goal percentage, let me double check here real quick. Their overall field goal percentage is 22.2 compared to Oberlin's 38.2. So obviously something that needs to be improved. Adrian also needs to work to limit turnovers and take maximum potential of all of their offensive possessions, as what's happened evidently already in this game is teams will come flying out and take big margins of lead. So with that being said, it is halftime here in Adrian College. With your score 18-35, we are going to take a halftime intermission. Don't go anywhere, folks. Stay tuned, and we will be back.
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They are in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back to the Marriott here in Adrian College. I'm your host, Kyle Plesha, and I'm here beginning the second half coverage of this non-conference game between the Adrian College Bulldogs and your visiting Oberlin Yao women. So just a little bit of first half stats for us here. So overall, the score is 35-18, Oberlin's leading. As a team, Oberlin is shooting 38.2% from as a field goal percentage, and they're shooting 21.4% from three, and they have a 100% free throw percentage. So all around, a great first half for Oberlin. They're looking just like the team that left off, maybe with just a little bit of rust. And as for your Adrian College Bulldogs, we are currently 6 for 27. Well, that's a 22.2% field goal percentage. We are 1 for 10 from the three-point line, with a 10% three-point percentage, and we are 62.5 from the free throw line. So overall, those numbers need to be upped in order for us to be able to stay in this game and not have it get ran away from us in the second half. Something else that should be appointed for is the amount of rebounds, 20-17, close margin. There have been no lead changes whatsoever in this game. Oberlin has leaded the whole game, and their largest lead has been, pardon me here, I am just looking on our stat sheet here. Their largest lead was 35-12. So overall, a great first half for Oberlin, but a little bit of a slump in the first half for Adrian. But basketball is a game of 4 quarters, 2 halves, depends on what you're watching, but nonetheless, the game is not over until the clock says 0 and the final buzzer goes off. Oh, and I also wanted to, it seems as though I've been made aware that I've been making a pronunciation error on one of the players for Adrian, and if you are watching, please feel free to correct me again if I'm wrong, but I believe the pronunciation for this player is Morgan Bob. And so please feel free to comment on the live stream to help me correct this. I want to get this right, so that way I'm not accidentally offending anybody. That's not the point here. I'm just doing my best as I can, and I would like to apologize for anybody that I may have offended or frustrated. And with that, we have the buzzer, and here we go with second half basketball here at Adrian College. Shot is up, and three-pointer is good from Lombard. So your Yao woman already off to a hot start with a three-pointer as Crawford has the ball poked out from behind her. Werner looking to save it, gets it to Wernet, gives it back to Skidmore. Skidmore with the drive, does not get it, falls off the left side of the iron. Woodyard trying to find a outlet for her pass, gets it to Lombard successfully. Lombard with the deep pass to O'Reilly, who drives, does not get the basket, but is called for a foul. So she will get the shooting foul, and she will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Another stat line that was pretty interesting to see was the turnover margin for Oberlin to Adrian is pretty close, actually, as the first free throw from O'Reilly does not fall. The turnover margin was 6-10 in favor of Oberlin, as O'Reilly's second free throw will fall, making the score 18-39 here to start off the second half. So Oberlin already coming out to a fast start here, scoring 4 points in the first minute as Crawford loses the ball, falls. Foul is called. She's a little slow to get up. Great sportsmanship from Oberlin. Glad to see that Crawford is okay, and we commence playing basketball. Lombard taking the ball up the court, calling out some signals to her team. The pass to Jefferson. Jefferson making a move with the ball. Here's Woodyard. Passes it back to Lombard. Nice little lob. And sadly, Woodyard is called for a travel. And so here we go. We have Skidmore taking the ball up the court. She's guarded by Lombard. Warner with the ball, passes it to Jordan Phillips. Phillips to Skidmore. Skidmore to Crawford. Easy 2. Great ball movement by the Bulldogs, taking an easy 2. That's Crawford down in the paint, giving the Bulldogs a little spark coming out of the half. Finding O'Reilly out in the three-point line, off the front of the iron in the corner. She puts a little floater up, does not get it. Rebound goes to Warner. Warner with the pass to Jordan Phillips. Looking, wants to drive. Great defense to Crawford in the paint. Crawford goes up. No call, but the pass goes out on Woodyard, so the ball will stay with Adrian College as Woodyard comes out, and in comes Camille Zanashi. And again, I apologize if there's been any mispronunciation of anybody's names. I'm doing my absolute best. As Skidmore drives in, gets the basket, and 1. Count the bucket, give her the trip to the line. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. Skidmore's free throw is good on the 3-point play. Score 23-39. Adrian looking a little good so far to come out after the little halftime intermission. Pass out to O'Reilly. Called for a travel. Let's see if Adrian can keep this momentum going for them. Get themselves back into this game a little bit more. Here we go as Skidmore has the ball. Shot by Jordan Phillips. Off again. Rebound goes to McCall. McCall passes to number 10, Allison Jefferson. Jefferson driving on Warner. Pass goes off the hands of both McCall and what looked to be Werner, but the ball stays with the Yao woman. Inbound pass to Lombard. Lombard's deep 3 goes off the back iron and does not fall in, but almost a great rebound by number 13, Lily Najamolski. But ultimately, as we get a quick substitution here, Olivia Green coming in for Crawford. There's been some great rotation changes here for the Bulldogs tonight, as the Bulldogs have had 16 points come off the bench, as more than Oberlin's 15. So pretty even if you ask me. As Warner has the ball, passes to Olivia Green. Green passes it back up to Phillips. Phillips to Winnett. Winnett back to Green. Over to the corner. There's Warner. Back to Winnett. Great ball move. Skidmore can't finish on the jump shot. Great defense by Winnett on Lombard. Lombard, hesitation, drives, gets past the defense, passes it up for McCall. McCall out to the three-point line, off the front iron, drops down. Fans thinking she stepped out. You know, I can't really see down there that far, if I'm being totally honest with you, as Lombard takes a deep three from the corner. No good, in and out. Olivia Green gets the ball, secures it, and gets it back to Skidmore. So something to notice here is Kylie Skidmore actually was not a starter tonight, but has played right at the top of the most minutes, as Werner will airball a three. Rebound by Windette. Windette gets it, puts it back up, cannot get it. And the ball will go back to the Yow women. But, as I was saying, Skidmore playing starter minutes here off the bench. Something to take notice in for these Bulldogs. As Allison Jefferson takes the drive, gets the penalty called on her. Foul goes on number 5, Warner. Her second of the night. As Jefferson will see a trip to the free throw line, as out goes Skidmore and Wernette, and in comes what looks to be Tierman, I cannot tell from the side, and Taylor. As the first free throw goes down for Jefferson. Yes, that is Tierman. Second free throw from Jefferson is good. So they will take a 23-41 point lead here. So Adrian coming out pretty hot to start. Kind of slowed down just a little bit, not too much, but has seen a little slowdown. And Yow woman, excuse me, having a decent lead to start off with coming out of the half. Hasn't really felt the urgency to keep scoring, but you know that is a priority to them. Jordan Phillips, deep three, gets it. Jordan Phillips, that's her second of the night. She led the team in the three-point percentage last year. 40%, something to watch if she heats up. She'll make you pay. As Lee drives, gets a foul called on Warner. That'll be her third of the night. Something to watch. A little dangerous to be having a player, especially a starter, playing with 3. Yep, as predicted, she's pulled. Michaela Clement will come out. Excuse me, she will come in for the Bulldogs, and Warner will come out. Inbound goes to McCall. McCall passes to Lombard. Lombard will give the ball up into the corner to Honora Lee. Honora Lee will give it back up to Lombard. Lombard taking her time. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Passes it out. Three-pointer is up. No good from Najamolski. Here's Taylor. A little bit of a iffy pass. Looked like a move out of the matrix as that Oberlin player got out of the way. Pass goes out of bounds and goes back to Oberlin. Here's Lombard with the ball. She'll take the inbound pass from Balderstone. And Balderstone with the ball, fakes the shot, gives it up to Lombard. Lombard with a nice move on the side, passes it back out to the 3. Maybe she should have taken that shot down in the paint as Olivia Green contests. Ball goes out of bounds. Is given to Adrian. So a little bit of a high risk, high reward move there from Lombard down in the paint. She had a wide open under and up potential opportunity to score there, but nonetheless gives it out to a teammate up the 3-point line, which ultimately ends up in a turnover. So as Jordan Phillips dribbling with the ball, Olivia Green from 3. She wants it, air balls. And Tierman cannot make a play on the ball as it goes out of bounds back to Oberlin. 3:50 left to play here in the third period. Lombard with the pass to Balderstone. Balderstone to the corner and back to Balderstone. Balderstone wants to have a bailout pass but cannot. Turns it over. Here's Michaela Clement. Gives it down to Olivia Green. Olivia Green in the paint. Cannot finish. Gets a second chance opportunity. Cannot compete. But there's Olivia Green on the rebound. Tip ball. I do not think Taylor knew that the pass was tipped, making it not an over and back. Clement accidentally picking up her dribble, and in the end, Olivia hitting the ground. Great hustle from Olivia Green. You have to appreciate the amount of energy and effort that she's putting out there. Driving into the paint, taking tough shots, going for second chance points and trying for rebounds, getting on that court, diving. That's what you need on a basketball team. You need energy, you need hustle. As Honora Lee with the ball passes it out to Jefferson. Jefferson with the drive, gives it up to Woodard, and Woodard cannot complete the points, but she gets the foul called, and she'll find her way to the charity stripe. As Woodard's first free throw shot goes down. And her second goes down as well. We're going to get a quick substitution here. Angela Kumler is going to be coming in, and out goes Maggie Balder-Stone. So here we are. Tierman with the pass to Michaela Clement. Clement to Bob. Turnover. Honora Lee with the ball. Guarded by Tierman. Nice pick and roll. Pass out to Jefferson. Jefferson can't compete, but will get a foul called. Foul was called on number 33. That's Clement. I believe that's her second. I could not hear the PA announcer enough as Jefferson goes to the line. Jefferson's first goes down. And Jefferson's second will go down. And the score will now be 26-45, still in favor of Oberlin. But Adrian looking to climb back into this with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the third period. As Taylor has the ball, looking for something to do. Takes her 2 steps, throws it up. Cannot get the basket to go down. Tough shot. Off balance. And the ball goes back to Oberlin. Here's Jefferson on the drive. Hard finish, but does not get the call. Green on the rebound. Clement driving it up. Clement pondering what to do. Here's Bob in the corner. Shot's a little long. You can tell she's been in the weight room. Been hitting the weights. All in all, though, this Bulldogs team has shown some good promise, coming out and playing a very strong opponent in Oberlin to start the season. Something to take note that has been quite productive, actually, as Skidmore will be called for the travel. But as I was saying, you know, there seems to be a lot of talent coming in from this freshman class, as well as the sophomores that were here from last year, as they're all earning their playing time here. And, you know, these first couple of games are really the games to show your coaching staff, oh, you know, I may have not been getting a lot of attention in preseason and camp and whatnot, but here we are to start the season against a really tough opponent, and you're earning your minutes and scoring, and or at least putting up high percentage shots. As Lee dancing around, takes a mid-range J. Could not tell if the ball was tipped or she just misjudged how much she put. As a great pass by Clement. Oh, she could not finish. Great effort by Morgan Bob. Ball will stay with Adrian. Minute 20 left in the third. Pass to Morgan. Passes it back to Clement. Clement will get the foul called on her. That foul will go on Comer. Pass to Tierman. Tierman takes the mid-range J, gets it to fall. Bulldogs looking to keep climbing. Possession by possession, that's what matters. We get an officials timeout here. Not too sure what that was for, but things seem to be A-okay now. as Kumler will inbound to Jefferson, and play resumes. Jefferson the pass to Kumler. Kumler to O'Reilly. Great defensive hustle by Morgan. This was the intensity that I was talking about coming from these underclassmen. Morgan being a freshman. Morgan with a great hustle. No matter the outcome of that play, it's great to see these young kids out here making an impact as we get another play in stoppage. I'm not too sure, but we'll take a moment to highlight freshmen that have been playing tonight. Obviously, the first that comes to my mind is Morgan Babb. You're going to have to forgive me if I'm still pronouncing the name wrong. I'm doing my absolute best, and I sincerely apologize. But nonetheless, she's a 5'9" freshman out of Caledonia, Michigan, and she has played a great amount of minutes for a freshman, especially playing the forward position, something that has a lot of depth for this Adrian Bulldogs team. She's going to be a young star to watch out for this upcoming season, and I'll have the great pleasure of announcing more of these basketball games with the hope to pronounce her name right as she's down in the paint, gets her own rebound, dribbles it up the court, gives it up to Skidmore. Skidmore will get a little close to their teammate there in the corner. Need a little better teammate communication there, but nonetheless, ball stays with Adrian with 33 seconds here left to play in the third period. Pass to Tierman. Tierman with the ball, guarded by Nora Lee. Has to pick up her dribble. Great defense by Oberlin. Clement with a shot. She can get it to go down. Makes the score margin to 15. Bulldogs 30, Oberlin 45. With 10 seconds left, shot clock is off. Jefferson calling for ISO up top. Here we go. 6, 5, 4. She drives. Nice pass down in the paint. Cannot complete. Ball goes out of bounds with a second and a half left. Great defensive possession by the Adrian Bulldogs. And Michaela Clement is just going to let this run out. As we have reached the end of the third period here in the Marilot Sports and Training Facility here on Adrian College, our Bulldogs are down 30-45, looking to shorten the narrow and possibly come out here with the upset to start the year. So with that being said, we're going to take a intermission timeout. Don't go anywhere, folks. We will be back here soon on Adrian College. All right, welcome back here to the beginning of the last period of play here for our Adrian College Bulldogs, looking to mount a comeback here. Down 15 to Oberlin. Here's Skipmore with the ball. Skipmore will pass to Tierman. Tierman out to Morgan. Morgan on the top of the three. Michaela making a play but cannot capitalize as Clement will travel, giving the ball back to Oberlin. So not the ideal start possession to the fourth quarter, but nonetheless, there's still nine minutes left to play here in the fourth. As Nora Lee has the ball, O'Reilly dribbling around, Lee back with it in the corner three, puts a little floater up off the front iron. Rebound goes to Tierman. Tierman up, driving up with the ball. She's in full attack mode and gets a foul called. And she will head to the line for two. The foul goes on number 15, Honora Lee. It's her second of the night. And in comes Lombard, in for Honora Lee. Pardon me, that was a personal foul, not a shooting foul. This is not the first time I've done this tonight. As great defense by Jefferson on the inbound, making it difficult for Skidmore to get that inbound pass. As we have another slight stoppage in play. Not sure what exactly it is, but must be something at the scorer's table. As Clement will pass it into Skidmore. Skidmore looking. Finally begins to dribble. Screen set by Morgan. Get an off-ball foul called by number 10, Jefferson. That's her second of the night. Adrian looking to capitalize. Here's Ikes with the ball. Ikes loses it, but has a penalty called against Angela Comler. Excuse me, the penalty was called on Brianna Woodard. That's her second of the night. Pass goes into Ikes. Ikes with it. Ikes, another freshman. That's a three-point shot is good from Clement. A little bit of a spark here for our Adrian College Bulldogs. As the pass will go off of a Bulldog and will keep Oberlin possession. Foul was called on number 11, Ikes. Nice pass down. Good collapse by the Bulldog defense. Jump ball is called. Possession stays with Oberlin. Great defense by the Bulldogs. 15 seconds left on the shot clock as the Bulldogs have a big spark coming into the fourth. Looking to make a comeback here. As we have McCall with the ball again. She passes to Jefferson. Jefferson out to O'Reilly. O'Reilly cannot get it. Bounces it off. Clement's got the breakaway fast points. Here we go. She cannot finish. A little bit of a push from behind, but still. Deep pass right over Morgan. Jefferson will get free and will make the points. She wanted a foul, but does not get it. Scores 33-47 with 8:20 left in the fourth. Bulldogs have some momentum, but Oberlin's not going to go down easy. Morgan with the ball. Passes it to Tierman. Tierman looking for something. She wants to give it up to Ikes. Ikes goes under and up. Cannot complete. And here's Lombard with the ball, taking her time. Wants to give it to Kumler, but cannot at first, but ultimately does, who then gives it to Jefferson. Jefferson driving, does not get the basket, but does get the whistle, and will find her way to the free throw line. What a night for Allison Jefferson, somebody who on the stat sheet last year was solid, was top 5 in scoring and all-around play for her team, and has even picked up her production even going into this year as she's the leading scorer for the night as her first free throw goes down. Makes the score 33-48. And her second free throw is good. So the score now 33-49 with 7:45 left here to play in the fourth period. But what a night for Allison Jefferson for this Oberlin team as Tierman gets it on the side and is called for a travel. Another costly turnover in crunch time here for the Bulldogs. Gonna have to string together some great possessions both offensively and defensively to climb back into this game. Here we have McCall taking a mid-range J. A little short, but the top of the free throw line. Does not fall. Rebound goes to Skidmore. Skidmore drives, gets all the way in for the basket. 35-49 for the Bulldogs. There's a little sense of electricity in the air. Here we go. Oberlin Allison Jefferson driving, passes out to O'Reilly. O'Reilly passes it back out. Jefferson wants the three-pointer, does not get it. The rebound goes to Crawford. Crawford gives it up to Jordan Palmer. Palmer's had a little bit of a quiet night. Something that was a little shocking, but nonetheless happens to everybody as Crawford has the ball, gives it up to Tierman, who gets another mid-range J. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Adrian College making a little bit of a comeback. Spark is in the air, 12-point. Oberlin needs a timeout. Adrian College on a nice scoring run here. 12-point margin, 37-49. We're going to be taking a timeout, and we will be back here in Adrian College in 30 seconds.
College Television has the pleasure of airing all Adrian College football games this 2021 football season. And along for the ride are these wonderful sponsors, including the Adrian College Bookstore, Gurgin Insurance Agency, Carlton Lodge, and sponsoring each week's player of the game, Hungry Howie's Pizza. Be sure to stay tuned to the end of each broadcast to see who is named Hungry Howie's player of the game.
It's fifth, so they're supposed to be decent. But welcome back, everybody, to the Marylot, as your Adrian College Bulldogs have made it a 12-point deficit here in the fourth with 6.5 to go. Here's Tierman with a steal. She's got the breakaway and the 2 points. Here we are. Tierman has been the vocal point of the team tonight, making it a 10-point margin. She has scored the last 6 points for the Adrian College Bulldogs, making it a 10-point lead, and there's energy in this building again. Shot does not go for Colmer. There's Skidmore making a play. Takes it from McCall. Gets trapped. Here's Tierman. Tierman wants to drive. Gives it out to Jordan Palmer. Gives it back to Tierman. Tierman gets the screen from Crawford. Nice pass. And gets the foul. Tierman having a fantastic night. Great feed to Crawford to send her to the line. As we get a quick substitution for Oberlin. Number 40, Catherine Seisger, will be coming out, and in comes Brianna Woodard. As we're getting a quick floor clean by our lovely referee down there. Crawford's first free throw. A little wide left, bounces off the front of the iron. At this time in the game, called crunch time. Free throws are massive to mount comebacks, as she cannot hit either from the charity stripe. 0 for 2. Point deficit stays at 10, but Adrian has a massive spark here. There's a pass out to the outside. They want the three-point. It goes in and out. Great rebound by O'Reilly. Excuse me, that is Comler. I apologize. Making it a now 12-point lead for Oberlin with 5:18. If Adrian wants to climb back into this game, they're going to have some quick scores, limit the turnovers, and get some defensive stops. We get a foul called on Tierman. That's her second of the game. Tierman showing a little energy to Lombard. This is what the team lacked last year in some aspects, was a lot of energy down the end of the stretch of games. Glad to see that they have it here this year so far in the season opener against a very good Oberlin team. Oberlin great with the passing. Botch pass, Jefferson drives, cannot get the basket, but will get the foul called. Jefferson's great night continues. Foul goes on 23, Crawford. Her third of the night. As Jefferson makes another one. She's perfect from the free throw line tonight. she makes both. Hard foul down in the paint. Good to see that Wernette is okay. Jordan Phillips on the inbound, looking for Tierman, but finds Crawford in the middle of the paint. Crawford will drive, gets the foul called. That'll go on Brianna Woodard and send Crawford back to the line for some redemption. Her last trip was just a little over a minute ago, where she went 0 for 2 from the line, hoping to correct this little misstep. As the first one goes, 13-point lead for Oberlin with 4:34 left to go. And the second does not go. 1 for 2 from the line. That's a travel called on Colmer. So the Bulldogs get a quick possession right back. Inbound goes to Crawford. A little too high of a pass for Wendette. There is a little bit of a height difference between Crawford and Wernette. Wernette being 5'7" and Crawford being 5'10". As we get another stoppage in play here. Not too sure what's going on, but nonetheless, we continue to play basketball. Lombard with the ball. Tierman in coverage, playing defense. Oh, yep. Skidmore's going to get called for that. That's her 4th of the night. So Jefferson already to the line. In comes Balderstone, and out goes Najamolski for Oberlin, as Jefferson will get her first attempt at the free throw line, which is good, giving Oberlin a 14-point lead with 4:17 left in the 4th period here. And both free throws go down. She's having a great night from the free throw line. She's 9 for 9 from the free throw line tonight. Skidmore called for a travel, driving to the paint. You can see the two emotions of the two teams. Adrian in frustration and Oberlin in cheering fashion. As there's a substitution, Skidmore comes off, and in comes Taylor. Lombard passes it out to Kumler. Kumler passed it to Jefferson, back to Kumler. And the charge is called on Kumler. Wernette does a great job at selling it. The two talking a little bit on the court as the Bulldogs keep fighting to dig into this 15-point deficit. Excuse me. Wernette fakes the pass. Cannot complete, but does get the foul. Wernette being one of the few seniors on this team. The other two being Courtney Crawford and Molly Armstrong. I know Molly's not dressed tonight as she's dealing with a lingering injury. As Wernette's first free throw is a little long, off the back iron. But yes, these three seniors will have a... As the free throw goes long, but Crawford does not complete the rebound. But as I was saying, these three seniors are going to have a big impact on this team this year as they're going to be the vocal points of the team. Wernette and Crawford obviously both getting plenty of playing time, and Molly will, once she comes back from injury, as Kumler will get the foul called. I could not hear who the penalty or who the foul was called on. I would like to believe it's on Jordan Palmer, but I could be incorrect. as Kumler goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. We have 3:13 left here in the fourth period to go. Adrian looking to mount a comeback here, down 16 to the Oberlin Yow women. Pass out to Crawford, gets it back to Jordan Phillips. Crazy pass, Tierman in the corner, cannot get it. Burnett with the rebound on Jefferson, gets a tough basket. Showing a little moxie with the flex out on the court. Scores 42-56 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the fourth. Burnett playing some good defense. Lombard with a three, bang! There's an exclamation point from Gina Lombard. The three-pointer makes this a 17-point game. Things not looking too great for Adrian. In need of quick sparks and quick scores. Jordan Palmer pulls for three. Cannot get it. Goes in and out. Rebound goes to McCall and to Lombard. Here's Lombard driving. Lombard passes it out to Jefferson. Jefferson passes tipped. Going to McCall by Taylor. Almost stolen by Tierman, but does not get it. And in comes Ikes and Cervantes, and out went Crawford and Jordan Phillips with 2 minutes left. So here we are again with one freshman getting some playing time coming in Ikes. Something that will have to be taken note of as the three-point is pushed up with no time left on the shot clock expiring. Tierman with the rebound. Tierman looking to push the tempo, drives to the paint, clean block, recovery by Ikes. Here's Burnett driving, clean block again by McCall. Burnett a little frustrated with herself, but just a great defensive play. The minute 30 left here in regulation. The Bulldogs down 17. Great pass to Morgan. Cannot complete, but gets the foul called on her, and she will go to the charity stripe. Bob, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Looking to go 4 for 4 here. As the first one is good. Nothing but net. Beautiful free throw for him. Second free throw is up. And off the back iron. 3 for 4 now from the free throw line. But something to talk about real quick before things begin to start wrapping up here, as Jefferson will drive, cannot complete, rebound goes to Taylor, is the amount of play from the freshmen tonight and how well they all played. Specifically from Morgan, Bob, and, excuse me for the quick stutter, coming from Aubrey Ikes as well. Those two being the two highlighted freshmen that played a great amount of minutes tonight. As McCall, excuse me, not McCall, that is Catherine Sizer. Faking, taking a drop step, cannot complete the basket, but ultimately does get the foul called and will go to the free throw line to attempt 2. First shot is up and is good. And the second is good from Skyzar with 45, just nearing 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, as Taylor will give it up to Morgan. Bam. Oh, she loses her handle a little bit. Good attempt on the save. Does get the save, actually. Great jump ball possession. Great save by Morgan. Possession stays with Adrian. Great hustle by the freshman once again. If there's something that this team has definitely wanted to get across to not only MIAA but anyone that they play, as Morgan takes a long three-point shot and just barely misses. is that this team will play with you no matter what the score is. At one point, this was a 10-point margin until Oberlin decided to put the game away, as the two freshmen will pass it around to each other. Burnett will pass it back to Ikes. Ikes looking to pass it to Burnett. Gets the three up. Does not fall. Taylor fighting for a rebound down in the paint, as that will ultimately do it here at the Marilot, as the Oberlin Yellow Women will advance to 2-0 on the season and go up in the series against the Adrian College Bulldogs with a final score of 43-61. Overall, a great performance from both teams, as Oberlin came in here to defend their 1-0 record and their number 2 preseason poll ranking, as well as just coming in here and wanting to take an advantage over this Adrian College team looking to make a statement to the world. And to be quite frank, I feel as though they did. Came out here and gave a great fight to this good Oberlin team, showing promise. Hopefully one that says, you know, okay, we see that we're ranked number 7 in the preseason poll, but we're looking to be a little bit better towards the end of the season. Overall, top scorers of the night for Oberlin were Jefferson with 31 and Lombard with 27, and O'Reilly with 23, Woodyard with 25. Oh, no, excuse me. I am so sorry. I was just reading off the minutes. Forgive me. Jefferson had 21 points. Lombard had 11. Those were the 2 leading scorers for Oberlin, and Adrian led by Skidmore with 10. Skidmore, I apologize. Skidmore with 10 and Tierman with 8. So ultimately, that will do it here in the Marilot here. Your Adrian College Bulldogs falling 43-61. As always, my name is Kyle Plusha. It has been a great honor to be on this play-by-play for you all here. I hope you all have a great and fantastic weekend. With that being said, take it easy, and we will see you soon here on Adrian College TV.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.